Hey guys, it's Greg at Vanguard Motor Sales. Man, I got one cool one for you today. 2011 Z06. That's right. This baby's got just over 3,600 miles on her. She's got $20,000 in options. I mean, it's got everything on it, man. The carbon ceramic brakes, I mean, the whole 9 yards. Now, these were one of the lightest cars Corvette has made recently. I think the weight on it is 3,123 pounds or 32 pounds, somewhere in that neighborhood, just over 3,100 pounds. So she is light and ready to rock and roll, man. The black is as slick as can be. She's looking absolutely gorgeous. Of course, these had the carbon fiber fenders. It's got the magnesium cradle for the motor. I already said something about the carbon ceramic brakes. Like I said, $20,000 in options on this thing. And of course, you get to shift gears with it too. No automatic transmission in this one. Look at those brakes. Aren't those things amazing? Super, super cool. And of course, my favorite color, black on black. Isn't she looking beautiful? This thing is absolutely gorgeous. It's a rocket ship. I tell you, this is kind of the holy grail. Everybody's after these cars, especially this one. I mean, this has got to be the most loaded out one on the planet and maybe the lowest mile one. Only 3,600 and some odd miles on it, man. She is absolutely gorgeous. Get in this thing, push in the clutch, drop this thing in first gear. You know, they said 0 to 60 you could do in this thing in first gear, so you didn't even have to shift gears. Now take a look in the trunk here. Now the one thing that these cars had a little issue with was the valve guides, and you can see we've got the paperwork right here where they changed out the exhaust valves to the hollow valves, and they did the valve guides also. And then you can see we've got copies of the original build sheet and the window sticker there also. I mean, look how nice and clean this thing is. Now, this is one thing, I'm going to use my old saying, you can only keep one this clean, you cannot make one this clean. She is just absolutely gorgeous. Now, this is the view that most people are going to get right here, the ass end of this car as it goes by you, man. I tell you what, I had one of those other supercars, one of those other brands. That car weighed 4,200 pounds, so that's 1,000 pounds lighter this thing is. I mean, she is an absolute collector's item for sure, guys. Black on black, Z06, 2011, 3,600 miles or just a few miles over. She is amazing. Now, I know you want to hear it fire up, but before we do that, let's go out in the shop. Now, we're right here in the Motor City, so we've got great facilities for working on old cars. You know, this is where they were all born. Now, we've got 25 lifts in here, 15 full-time mechanics checking stuff out. And then about 2 miles from here is our main showroom where there's over 150 cars there. So we own all of our inventory here at Vanguard. We don't do any consignment whatsoever. And a lot of people ask us, where do we find all these awesome cars? Well, we're hopping on airplanes, getting in cars, driving thousands of miles, getting on our hands and knees with flashlights, checking out the bottoms of cars. We're checking them out top, bottom, inside and out. We're really picky about every car that we buy. The paint, the chrome, the underside, the suspension, the motor, the interior. Now, once we get them back here, the mechanics fully inspect every one of the cars before we park your dream in your driveway. Z06 time. Let's have some fun, man. Tell you what, this thing is just as nimble as can be. Fast, driving nice and smooth, going straight down the road. You know, I used to tell the story all the time, you know, back when these cars were made, I never really understood these Corvettes. You know, I always had older muscle cars and that, and it was like I didn't understand them, but I tell you, it's because I'd never driven one. Once you drive one of these, I mean, you will fall in love. This thing is absolutely gorgeous. Now this one, down here on the dash, it looks like everything is working. All the gauges are working. She's showing 3,625 miles right now. And I don't know if you can see the heads-up display in the camera or not, but it's got the RPMs and the miles per hour out there. It looks like it's got a oil pressure gauge out there also. But super, super cool, guys. Very, very rare car. Super low miles, and we can deliver it anywhere in the world. Just call Tom, he'll tell you how easy that is. Now, I know you guys are looking at us on YouTube, and a lot of you have already subscribed. That's 2 million of you. Thank you so very much. If you haven't subscribed and you want to see more videos like this, hit the subscribe button, hit the bell button, and you'll get a notification every time we get something new in. Now we're bringing in between 30 and 40 new vehicles every month, and cars like this one will not last long. So make sure you call Tom and lock this baby down. If you've got something to sell and or trade, we would love to talk to you about that. And yeah, I don't know if you've noticed, it is a stick, so you get to shift gears and have some fun. Let's go back to the shop right now and see what the bottom side and under the hood looks like. We are underneath the Vette now, and man, is it nice and clean under here. You see the exhaust system still looks like it's brand new. You can see the cradle back here for the independent suspension and the transmission. It's all aluminum. The lower control arms, upper control arms, all aluminum. We got those big brakes out there. We'll take a closer look at those when we get on the other side of the wheel there. You'll be able to see them a little bit better. But you can see it just clean as a whistle under here. All the aluminum on everything, including the transmission, just looking absolutely gorgeous. I mean, look at the bottom sides of these floorboards. I mean, they tell me a lot of this stuff is carbon fiber. That's what brings the weight down so much. Where you can see the frame and get to it, I checked it with a magnet. It's all aluminum frame. The lower control arms, upper control arms are aluminum here also. The cradle here is magnesium. Again, they did everything they could to make this thing light. Like I said earlier, 3,100 and some odd pounds. I mean, this thing is as light as a frickin' race car. I mean, it basically is a race car. I mean, she is gorgeous underneath. All the paint work, everything just looking gorgeous. Now, it does look like they might have touched a curb just barely here on the nose. All that looks good. I do believe that piece is carbon fiber also, if I remember everything they said about the aero package. You can see the carbon ceramic brakes on there. And then if I find the size, I'll tell you the size. I see Michelin, there it is, 285 30 18s. The wheels are just amazing looking. The calipers are painted gray to match the wheels. I mean, just looking slick. Now, as you look down the side there too, that black paint, all original, just like from the factory back in the day. This little piece right here also looks like carbon fiber to me from the back side. She is a beauty, man. And then back here, 335 25 20s. And again, carbon ceramic brakes back here too. Well, let's lower this baby down and look under the hood. First things first, I gotta correct myself. I called the front wheels 18-inch. They're actually 19-inch, just for a correction there. Now the LS7, this thing is just an amazing piece. I told you earlier in the video that all the work on the valve guides and the replacement of the exhaust valves have already been done. We got a copy of the paperwork on that you can see in the ad at VanguardMotorsales.com. Of course, she's got air conditioning, power brakes, power steering, the whole 9 yards. I mean, making a bunch of horsepower. If I remember correctly, 505 horsepower. She is just an amazing piece, man, this Z06. She looks brand new under the hood also. Obviously, this thing was very, very well kept. I say all the time, you can only keep one this clean. You cannot make one this clean. And they kept this one this clean, guys. So call us at 248-974-9513 and let Vanguard Motor Sales park this little dream in your driveway.